All right. Anyway, whatever. And then I should be able to just do this, I think, and drag it across, and it should get the deal. It did. Yay, me. All
Oh, I
right.
didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
So once Excel gets the once you hum it a few bars of the song you're looking for, she
Yeah.
can usually play along pretty good. Okay, so
Wow.
106. Okay, and so
Okay.
then um, so in this blank spot up here, right? So the numbers obviously can go in there. Obviously, zero could go in there, but zero is what's in there already. So that obviously isn't working. 1, 2, 3, 4. The way I would probably do it is to realize that okay, so this should be a 3 times one. So what I need to do is go 106 plus a multiple of 3 needs to equal a multiple of 10. Okay, so 106 plus 3x has to equal, let's say, 110. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you subtract, you get 110 minus 106 is 4. That doesn't work. You add, so then you go up to the next one, so 120. So that gives you 14 for remainder. That doesn't work. You go up to 130. So then 130 minus 106 is 24. Oh, hey, that works. 24 divided by 3 is 8.
3 is 8. Okay.
So then you put 8 right here, and you get that. So then if you copy this guy here and put an 8 in there, let's go see if that works. Oh, for God's sake, just give me the number. Control C. Out here somewhere, paste, done. Da-da-da. Paper clips, large, colorful paper clips. I don't know why. I guess that's what I had laying around.
So then for the answer, do you just want the
missing
one
check
with the
digit.
8 in there?
Yeah, the missing check digit, and then
Okay.
like what the thing is.
Yeah. Okay.
What the thing is makes it easier to grade. So if I'm like looking along and it's 12 pack
Sure.
amount,
Yeah.
whatever. That make more sense?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, as far as Excel goes, once it gets the gist of it, it usually figures it out pretty quick. If you're trying to do some goofy thing like that. And if you're like ISBNs 10987, just grab the first 3 and drag it across. It gets the gist that you're counting down by ones.
Okay.
So, any other questions, homework wise, or anything you want to see anybody today? Can we work on question 5 from that same assignment there? From the coding assignment thing? Is that the one you meant? Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. Question 5 is this guy, and that's a VIN number. So let's grab him. And again, you can do it any way you like. I like Excel. It just makes me happy to do it this way. Why is it?
See, I'm the opposite. I try to avoid it as much as possible. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's terrible. Excel is just fun. It's just fun to do stuff in Excel. Just even because you want to. All right. So let me go ahead and write these out, and we'll transpose them in a minute. Transliterate them. RRKL blank EG 1170661. Cool. All right, now, so I happen to know that C is 3. That's pretty straightforward, 3rd letter of the alphabet. E is 5. Oops, give it to me. E is 5, and G should be 7. Okay, then I just don't know R and K, so you can go look those up. Then and it's just stuff that no one needs to memorize that crap, what the transliterations are and stuff. So down here somewhere, there they are, or there are they. So R is 9 and K is 2. R is 9, and that's 2. Cool. And L is, where am I at? L is, where's Wikipedia? L is 3, which duh. I guess if K is 2, that has to be a 3. How about that? All right, so back over to here. So then the pattern, if you've forgotten, is right here. So I always remember that here's the check digit. I always remember it's the one previous to the check digit starts with a 10. right here, and then goes down, and then it counts back up from 2 going this way. That's the only way
I
I
don't see your screen. Are you sharing?
Oh, I thought I was. Maybe I'm not sharing anymore. Who knows?
All we can see is your pretty face.
God, I'm sorry. All right. So all I was doing was putting in Excel here, okay? But what I always remember from the pattern is that the one just to the left of the check digit starts with a 10. That's the way I remember it. And then over here, it just counts up the other direction. Like so. And then just equals that one times that one. Go wheeling across here like thus. Okay. So then we want the sum. Okay, of those guys. Okay, now there's 2 ways to do this. So there's 361 like that, okay, and then that's all fine and dandy. So when you do that, that's okay. So there's 2 ways to do it. That's probably my preferred method, is to grab that guy first, then you just go equals mod, okay, of this number, comma 11, or not 10. That's right. Yeah, 11, dummy. There you go. And it should be a 9. Okay. And so keep in mind that this one is one of the ones where it's a true mod check digit. That is, you find the sum, divide by 11, keep the remainder. That's your check digit. So
Real
theory,
quickly,
yeah.
your last weight is incorrect. It's supposed to be a 2 instead of a 1.
Where did I get off then? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, there. Sorry about that. There we go. So it's a 10. You see that? There you go. So that's an X then for the check digit. When in Rome, I guess, when in Greek, whatever. That's my check digit now. Thank you for catching that. We would have played heck in a few minutes when we go try to figure out what this car actually is. But that's good, because then it would have made, it is an error correct. It's an error detecting code. There you go. So it's a diesel truck. If you like click on it, you'll tell you. So it's a 2014. Somewhere on there, yeah, 2014, yeah, Ram 6.7 common rail diesel. Yeah, there it is, whatever. I don't know if this one shows you where it's at or not. I guess, I don't know. I don't remember where this one was originally. This is probably not the place I found it initially. Usually when I find these things, so like almost exclusively when I look these things up online, I will find like on Vancouver Ford website or something like that. And so it's pretty straightforward, but obviously this truck's probably been sold a couple of times since I made this worksheet. And that's why it seems a little weird, like that one right there. That's not necessarily a website I would have gone to probably to pick it off of. It just, that's where the thing happens to be living now. But I'm sure it was living at somewhere like, I don't know, maybe St. Helens Auto Center, somewhere like that. And so that's where I found it initially, and then I just made up a problem for it. 5.6, number 23. So does that help you guys on the other one there? You're certainly welcome to do them by hand. Just Excel speeds the process up. Nice. Single pair is born at the beginning of a year, assuming the following conditions are not fertile during the first 2 months of life.
Oh, the bunny question. Ugh.
Thereafter, give birth to 3 male-female pairs at the end of every month, and no rabbits die. Interesting. Wow. All right.
Yep.
Oh, how fun. Let's do it. I haven't done this problem in a while. Let's try, shall we? Okay. So let's play along in Excel because we love it. All right. So let's do this month. So we'll start with the
Can't see
zero.
your screen.
What? All right. Here we go. That's more better. So let's keep track of the months. And we'll see if we can come up with a nice way to tie this in a bow when we're done. And we may not be able to easily, so we'll have to just play it by ear. So we got a pair of rabbits there, right? And they can't reproduce for the first 2 months of life. But thereafter, they'll give birth to 3 new female-male pairs at the end of every month. Okay. So at the end of the 3rd month, okay, so at the end of the 3rd month, we should be now up to 8 total wabbits. Yes? Is that true? Everyone see how I did that? Because I added 3 pairs, so there's actually 6 more wabbits. So 6 plus the 2 that I had previously. Yeah, we good?
Yep.
So then here, the next month, the mom and dad have 6 more, so that puts us at 14. And then the mommy and daddy have another set of another set of 6, which is up to 20. Okay, and so these should just be two obviously there, right? And then, so then, oh, I hate this stupid pad. All right, so then the first 6 here, well, I'm sorry, all these 8 rabbits right here, these 8 rabbits right here are each going to have 6 more. I'm sorry, I should back that train up. There's going to be 4. Okay, so let's back it up. So there's 4 pairs, and they're each going to have 3 babies, right? 3 sets. So 3 times 2, which is 6. There's going to be 24 more rabbits added this month. So that puts us at 44. Okay, because that's the first month that these guys, these new ones, are fertile. Okay, it's right here. Okay, so then the next month we are going to have those 24. I should just write this equals 24. So we're going to get those 24 again the next month, but then I'm going to get 6 more. I'll be back to train up on that. So let me think. So then there were 3 more pairs. So 3 times 6. So we're going to get on this deal here, we're going to get 24 from the original bunnies that we just had. So we're going to add the previous months plus 24 plus 18 more. Why 18 more? Because in the next month, this month right here, we had 3 more pairs come online. And so those 3 pairs are each going to have 6 more babies. That makes sense? So 18. All right. So now we have a total of 86 rabbits. Goodness sakes. All right. So then the next month, we're going to start with 86. We're going to add to that the 24 from the first bunch, the 18 from the next bunch that we just had. And then we added, again, 3 more pairs. We should be adding 18 again. And so from here on out, it looks like we're going to have the previous months. Oops, where am I at? Equal the previous, what are you doing? Oh, good Lord. The previous months plus 24 plus 18 plus 18 plus 18 again, right?
Can you do it so that it is 3 times the 3rd last term plus the last term?
Yes, you can do it a bunch of different ways. So that's what I'm going to show in a minute. I think what I hope to show in a minute, I think, is to say, let's see, can we generalize this out? In other words, that makes sense. So, and yeah, a bunch of different ways to go about it. So I think I want to do this first, and then, so this time I had 3 18s. I think the next one's going to be 4 18s. Equals, oh shoot, idiot, equals that guy plus 24 plus 18 plus 18 plus 18. The point is, I think the way to do it in my mind is to set it up kind of long-handed first initially, and then go back and see if I can then find a way to make it easier to visualize.
For number 9, I got 278.
Is that what you had right there?
I had 44 times 3,
44
which is
times
132 plus 146, which is 278. For the 9th month, not the 9th column, if that makes sense.
The 9th
Sure.
month.
ninth
Well, this
month.
is the 0th month.
Right. So the
And then
ninth
first
month.
month. Yeah,
The
so this guy.
224, I got 278.
Yeah, well, let's keep trucking here, and we'll go back and see which one of us is right. One of us must be.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see. Plus 24 plus 18 times, I think it was 6. And then when I left off on, I think. Yeah, I think so. So what I wanted to do is just do this and then go to review. So where's my show formulas? Show formula. Maybe it's under data. Why? Glasses are on. This should be working. View. Oh, for crying out loud. Show formulas. How hard is this? Maybe I'll do it this way. Show comments, show formulas. For God's sakes. You act like I've never done this before. There, ha! Show formulas. Bam. Okay, there we go. So this one here. Okay, so then let's back this up here. So okay, that one made sense to us, I think, because that was 8 plus 3 times 2. And I'm going to go ahead and write equals in front of that. Wait, what are you doing? Hold on, don't do that. Don't do that. Hang on, back up. 8, sorry, 8. Right, so this should have been right here. This should have been equals the previous one plus 3 times 2, like that. No. Oh, that'll work. Okay. No, it's 2 plus. Cool, there you go. So then this one, oh, what are you doing? Here, let's go watch our teacher struggle with Excel. All right, sounds fun. 2 plus, there you go, enter. Okay, great, awesome, jeez. So this one here, the 14, that was equal to the previous month, which would have been B4, or it would have been, okay, well, it would have been 8. So it would have been 2 plus 3 times 2. That's the previous month. Why is the damn equal sign in the wrong spot? Equals 2 plus 3 times 2. Judas Priest. Plus. And then we added to that, we added 4 times 3 times 2. That's how we ended up with that, I believe. No, that was further down. No, hold on. Escape. It's 14. So yeah, so we took the previous one and we added 3 times 2 to it. That's what we did. Okay, so equals 2 plus 3 times 2 plus 3 times 2. Right, because that's 8 plus 3 times 2 is 6. Okay, yes, perfect. Okay, now this guy here. So it's going to be this bit here. Control C, Control V, sweet. Now, oh crap, what was it supposed to be? Plus 20, I think, right? So then plus 3 times 2 again gives you the 20. Nice. And then this one here is going to be this guy here equals that. Thanks. Oh, what are you doing? That actually would have worked, but I don't want to do that. So 2 plus 3 times 2 plus 3 times 2 plus 3 times 2. Right. So that was, if you look at that, that's 8 and 6 is 24 and that's 20. So that's 20 and that's 26 plus I need 18. So plus, and then I'm going to do 3 times 2 times 3, which is 18. And in theory, that should work. And so what I want to do is unshow the formulas here, see if that works out properly where it was. This should have been a 44 though before. Let's see, undo. Yeah, it should have been a 44. So I basically, I need whatever's that 21 here. Let me do this. I'm going to go, right, I'm going to copy this. All right. did you do? Okay, it just hates me. All right, I'm gonna copy this. Copy. Copy, I did, okay. Escape. Paste. What are you doing? Oh, I know why, never mind. It makes sense now, it makes sense. Plus, good grief, plus 4 times, well, yeah, 4 times 3 times 2 is 44. Okay, and then we're back to where we started from, okay? And so I'm gonna go back to my formulas here real quick. Show formulas right here. And in theory, we should be able to start seeing the pattern emerge. And then like right here, we could come in and start counting how many 2 times 3s we're starting to see show up and kind of work it out. Okay, so if you come back to here, this is gonna be 2 times, or 2 plus rather. And then we've got 2 plus the 6. Okay, and the next one down, and then we've got 2 plus, and we got plus 6 times 2. Okay, and then the next one should be 2 plus, and then there's 6, there's 6, and there's 6, so plus 6 times 3. Okay, and then this one should be, if I did it right, okay, here's 6, there's 4 6s here, there's another 6, 5, and there's 6, 6. How many 6s do we got going on here? So it's a matter of looking at the 6s that we got. We got this pair of 6s, we got 6s, we got 6s, and we got 6s here. So that puts us at 2 plus, I think 6 6s, I think this time. And then this one here, so as we add on down the line here, so this one, B7 plus 24. So there's another 4 6s, and there's 3 more 6s, 7 6s. So 13 6s, I think. Right, and then so now we had 13 6s, and then there's 4 more at 17, 20, 23 6s, I think we got. Anyway, the pattern should just keep going at this point, okay? And then it basically should be, I think, once we get down to here, I think we're getting closer to being right now. So let's see, not sure the formulas helped me a ton. They kind of helped me. So let's come back in here and take a look. So I got 2 rabbits for the first 3 months, and then I was 6 more pairs, and then I get 6 more, and I get 6 more, and then I'm gonna add 6 more plus the 24. Oh, I think that's where I went wrong when you were talking to me earlier, I think maybe, because we had what we had in the previous time, we had 20, okay, plus that first set of rabbits is gonna have 6 more, plus, oh no, 24, that took care of it. Yeah, 24 was right, that's right, yeah, so 44 is correct. Yep, so and then the next month, we're gonna have what we had previously, plus 24, plus 18. I think I'm right so far from here on out. So you said this one here you disagree with me on? But the one you said you disagreed with me on? Sorry, it took me so long to get there, but I think that's right. So it's 5.6, number 23. Did the person who asked the question die? Did you leave already?
No, I think he had to go to work or whatever.
Oh, sorry. I'll finish recording and send it to him later. But
Yep.
let's see what happens here. So 5.6, number 23. I don't know. I haven't worked these out in a while. 23, 904 rabbits, pairs, or 1,800 rabbits. Okay, so I'm off a skosh. Okay, so let's go back and see what's going on here. So the first rabbits are not in the first 2 months of life. Okay, so apparently they're beginning to born in the first year, so begin to born. So then after 2 months, they're not fertile. There they are. Good. So then they're going to add 6 pairs. They had 3 pairs. That's 6 rabbits. What am I doing wrong, people? Can you see it? I'm not seeing what I'm doing wrong here. So then we had 8 plus 6, and then equals 14 plus 6. Oh, equals the sum. What are they doing here? Yeah. Now, why would they do that? I don't like, oh, I see. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So what they wanted was the sum of the total number of rabbits. Okay. So why they want that is beyond me, but that's what they wanted to know. Now, the problem is that's not truly the sum. It's the sum of those terms. You with me? It doesn't necessarily mean anything. We've been keeping track of how many rabbits we have. And I think I'm off just a skosh, but they say that there should be 1808 down here, so which means I got off of my counting somewhere, okay? But that's what they're asking for. They want to add up those, each of these terms, which doesn't really make sense because this is how many rabbits I had this month, this is how many rabbits I had this month, and so on and so on and so on. So when I'm done, I'm going to have whatever this number is supposed to be right here. So I'm somewhere I'm a little off.
Yeah, I got 1,804 rabbits.
Yeah, you should have 1808 is what the back of the book says. So where did I go off on my deal here? Compared to
Oh,
what you got?
1808 is what the book says? What the hell? Okay, so let's see. I have, so S3 equals 4.
You have S3 is 4.
Yeah.
Mm.
S4 is 7. S5 is 10.
Oh. Oh, wait. So you're saying, you said this is what right here, 4? So you had
S,
ones on these guys.
yeah,
Is that
1, 1. Yep, exactly. S0 is 1. S2 is 1. S3 is 4.
4, 7, and then
10.
10. And then,
And then 22,
yeah,
43,
okay.
73.
Okay, help I read the problem right. Go ahead.
Then S9 is 139.
Okay,
All right. S10 is 268.
okay,
S11 is 487.
okay.
And then S12 is 1804.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So let's back this up a little bit now. So this is 4 means that's four pairs of rabbits, is what you're saying. Where's that? So what is the 4? Where did you get the 4 from there?
Yeah, the 4 is, so the 4 is S2 plus 3 times S0.
So is equal to what? S?
So S3 is equal to 1, which is S2,
Mhm.
plus 3 times S0.
What the heck's going on here? Is equal to this guy here. Oh, you poor. That
I don't know
guy
why you like Excel. I really don't.
plus, and then you said plus 3 times what?
3 times S0.
Oh my God,
Where
I'm
did
gonna
it
kill
go?
this computer. I love it. I hate this. I love my new computer. I hate my new computer. Stupid thing. All right, times what now?
3 times S0.
Times this guy up here. So you're saying
Yes.
that right there.
Yes.
Okay. So then what do you have for the next formula down then?
So S4, right?
Yep. Same thing then, right?
Yeah, so S3 plus 3 times S1.
And so on and so on and so on. And you
Yes,
drag
that's
it down.
exactly right. Yes.
Okay, so. And then, so where did it get off a little bit down here then?
So let's see.
I'm just confused.
Uh,
But I
it
am
looked
and
like
I'm
it
not.
just copied over the same exact value.
What's that?
Why does
Oh, hang
column
on.
C is equal to column B?
Why is that? Hang on.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. It is until you get down to here. So this one is that.
Yeah, so 904 is half, isn't, yeah, so 904 times 2. So my S12 was 904, but then when it says rabbits, I didn't think of pairs. I thought of actual single rabbits.
Okay, so this is what you do. So there it is. So there, yeah, this is the answer.
Yeah.
You did it right. So 904 times 2. There's your
Woo.
1808. Yay.
Yay.
Helpful if I read the problem correctly, I guess. Nice.
Yeah.
And then if no rabbits die, yep, there you go. Compute that. How many rabbits will there be at the end of the year? I think I could have got there with my method too, but I'm messing something up. I was thinking about in terms of rabbits, not pairs. Weird, but okay, cool.
Yeah, I thought of rabbits too until the end where I just multiplied it by 2 to get the pairs.
And I would have gotten there because you were doing the same thing I was doing right here when you were doing the 3 times business here, right?
Yeah.
The difference is I had an extra 2 floating around in mind.
Yeah.
And so I would have gotten there eventually if I was going to come over here and rent on the side. I should have just done that. That'd have been easier, but I'm not too bright. So there you go. All right, there's your answer, 1808. I'll make sure that gets sent out. Thanks.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Anyone else got a question? Now that I've muddled the waters. Love doing that. I guess I should
Keeps
do
things
that.
interesting, doesn't it?
I guess. I love Andrew's picture here. It's like legitimately, that's like real time, huh, Andrew? God, my teacher's an idiot. I don't know. So yeah, so that's, I don't know. I've done a whole lot else to talk about today. If you guys want to talk, that's cool. If you want to do some more homework questions, we can do that.
So for homework 7 and 8, should I just submit a text that says there is nothing to submit?
No, I'll just delete it.
Okay.
I did that in the other class too, and this guy was like, "I'm so confused. You're putting more homework up." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And then
Yeah.
somebody else said, "No, you put it in the other section." And I'm like, "Oh, whoops. Yeah, okay." I guess I don't blame him for being freaked out about having more homework last week.
Yeah,
Trying to do
I
that.
feel that.
Anyway, Bobby, you got anything to say, man?
No, I'm good.
All right.
We can go over the final if you want. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll like I said, I'll send that out pretty quick, the review, and then probably put the key up tomorrow. I don't think I have the key for the review made up yet, so I'll try to do that. Can we do question 15 on what? The coding assignment? Mohammed, is that what you meant? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do it. Question 15.
For the final, it is during class hours, right?
Correct.
1 o'clock. Okay.
Correct. Okay, so we got a 13-digit ISBN here. And 13-digit ISBNs are very much like UPCs. So, oh, for Pete's sakes. So 987 or 978, you dummy. God, I always do that. 9781400 blank 2773. 13 digits, that looks good. So the thing to remember about the 13-digit ISBN is this guy here is an odd digit, which means I want him to be multiplied by 1. So I go 1, 3, and so forth. And if you do that, again, Excel will play with you. Going across, it should, it did not. Sorry, I lied, undo. So 1, 3, and we can just do this actually. Copy. You get a couple of different ways. There's about 100 ways to do this problem in terms of pasting them. And oh, well, I should have caught 4 of them, I guess. Whatever. Paste. Whatever. Just copying the weights over is all we're doing, and then a 1. Nice. Nice. So then equals that guy times this guy. Drag it across. Nice. Equals the sum of this business. Okay, so it's 82. Okay, so 82 plus what has to be a multiple of 10? Well, the next multiple of 10 is 90. Okay, and since this is just right here, so in other words, it's 82 plus something equals 90. Now, the thing to remember is this is multiplied by 1 right here. So whatever I put in here is just going to be itself. Well, 82 plus 8 is 90. Yay! So in theory, this one should work. So what I'll do is just grab this, get rid of that stupid 1 in the front of it there, and put an 8 there instead. And then we'll go try it. See. Oh, come on, give it to me. Problem with this computer is that it's got a keypad, which I love, but that means that the the doodad is too far to one side, and I keep hitting right click. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, cool. So it showed up. We know we're right. Again, had you screwed this up, put a, I don't know, 4 in there or something. Yeah, that never happens on the internet. The internet is never silent about something. So that's how you know you're wrong. So yay, but that's how that works out. Again, on the test, you know, just be heads up to where if it was this one here that was missing, if it was this guy that was missing, okay, then you see we have 84 plus, I'll just write like this, 84 plus something, oh, not X, plus something, there you go, something, and then it has to equal, oh, for God's sakes, you can't do plus something, Jay, there you go, there you go, so 84 plus, maybe I'll write plus, that's what I'll do, 84 plus something, then has to equal a multiple of 10, which in this case, okay, 90, cool. So then, but notice it's really 3 times something, okay? So then 84 plus 3x equals 90. If you subtract, you get 3x equals 6, well, which means this has to be a 2, and lo and behold, it works, okay? Just kind of keep that in mind. Like this one here, had it been this one that was missing, you would have seen it have been 69 plus something would have had to have equaled a multiple of 10, so 70. So this would have been 69 plus 3x equals 70. That means that 3x equals 1. Well, 3, it can't be 1 because that'd be 1/3, and a 1/3 is not a digit. So then you go up to 80, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. Well, that makes it 11. 80 minus 69 is 11. 3 doesn't go into 11. Hey, go up to the next multiple of 10. That's 21. 3 goes into 21. Oh, cool, goes in 7 times. Bam, done. Same thing. Okay. So that's the way to do it, I think. And looking at again, if you don't like Excel, that's cool. But I like looking at it because I can kind of visualize it, updating as I go along. And then it's also, I think, helpful too, because you know there's only 10 digits that can go in there. So you should do the math. I want to see the math algebraic. I want to see it all worked out. But it's nice to see able to see in there, you know, when you, okay, there's only one of these numbers that gives me a multiple of 10. There's only one of those 10 digits that's going to work. That to me just always makes me, you know, excited. Seems like I'm some kind of weirdo, but it kind of always just, it to me makes me kind of happy to know that this is a unique solution. There's only one of those numbers that's going to pull it off. Others, comments, questions? Anything?
I have a comment about how you're doing the work, which is a little different than what I found online,
The what?
or
This?
the finding the missing digit for ISBNs.
Mhm.
The way I saw to do it was you lay out like the series of numbers, and then below it you just count down like 10, 9 times 10 times 9 times 8 times 7. Do you know, is that the right way to go about it?
No,
It's a little different than how you're doing it.
for the 10-digit ISBNs, you can do things. You can. There's a different ways of going about that one. But the 10-digit ones, it's just I just always 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Yeah.
3, 2.
Okay.
That's the way it's always been taught to me. Now there are other ways to go about doing it, because what you can do is you can take a look at subtracting pieces off of that, and that's nothing wrong with doing it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Because in essence, what you're saying is you're getting it down to where you have just the last little bit of it left over. In other words,
Yeah.
multiple, and that's one way to do it. I just don't like it as well.
Okay.
Mathematically, it comes out the same.
Yeah, that's how I did it for mine, but I haven't started the 13-digit ones yet. So that's different. You don't do the multiplication by 13, 12.
No,
Okay.
the 13 is just UPC, but shifted over one,
Oh, okay.
because it's exactly the same. Because the difference on the UPC is that the 12th digit's the check digit, meaning it's an even digit. So you 3 times the odds plus the evens on a UPC. But on a 13-digit ISBN, the last digit's odd. So you want to do 3 times the evens plus the odds.
Oh, right.
It's the
Okay.
same, but it's the exact same in terms of mathematically how to do it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No, some people will do that other one differently. I've seen it done that way a few times, but I don't think it's easy.
Okay.
In fact, I think it's a little more. It's cute, from a mathematical standpoint, it's cute. You can do that, but I don't think it's helpful. And I think it's way easier programming wise. I think it's way easier just to break that 10 digits into 10 individual numbers, multiply them by weights, and then do the math. I think that's way easier, especially in my pea brain when it comes to programming. I know that's
Okay.
how I would do it in Excel. So that's just me. No other questions?
I started working on the coding or the term project.
Mhm.
And I just had a question about some of the algorithms I was playing with, and if
Mhm.
that was okay to have this for this assignment.
Okay.
For example, I have an algorithm to check ISBN 10 and 13.
Mhm.
If that's okay. I also have one, I think, for UPC, which is pretty much ISBN 10 almost. And then like a bank card. I think you
Mhm.
said bank credit card number would be okay.
Yep.
And so I guess right now all I have it doing is to see if it's valid or not.
Mhm.
Is that enough, or is there supposed to be more to it?
So I'd like you to know if it's valid or not, and I'd
Yeah.
like to be able to find a missing number.
Oh, okay, find the missing number. Okay.
So however you do it, in the past, people have put in some, some arbitrary thing, whether it's an underscore or an asterisk or whatever,
Yeah.
and then so there it is, and then find that missing one.
Okay. So
And
if it's not valid, then find the missing number.
yeah, well, yeah. So if you put one in that's missing a number, so of course it'll be invalid if you put in one fewer numbers.
Yeah.
But if it's invalid, just say valid or invalid, and then also if you're doing one that's missing one, if you typed in 9 numbers into a 10-digit ISBN, it'll find the missing one for you.
Okay.
And then for VINs, only you have to do for VIN is find the check digit, so you don't have to find a missing number because that'd be too hard to do. Because you'd have like
For
3
VIN,
or
all you have
4.
to do is find digit.
Yeah, because there, in theory, there would be 3 or 4 different possible or letters, combinations, and numbers, depending on where it is in the sequence. So if it's the last 6 numbers, then of course it's just numbers. But if it's any of the first bunch of numbers where there could be numbers or letters, then in theory you could have probably 3 letters, up to 3 letters and a number that would work there. And that's great, except that those 3 letters may or may not actually, they may or may not ever have actually been used. Only one of them might have ever actually been used there. So
Okay.
in theory, they could all be there, but in reality, no. So again, I'm kind of a weird nerd about, well, we all are weird nerds about different things. But for instance, Broncos, full-size Broncos only came with 3 engines. So from about 85 to 96. And so there was only 3 letters that would ever go in the 8th digit. They were Y, N, and I forget the other one. And those are the only 3 that could ever show up there. And so you could be doing some math. It could come back, in theory, the missing letter could have been, whatever it would have been, except that that's never been true because they never used, let's say, that letter, whatever it happened to have been. Okay, so mathematically it's possible, but it would never have happened.
Okay, and right now I have it so that if you go and open up a command prompt from where the solution lives, and you just type in like the thing, and I'll tell you what that is, like the command to check the algorithm. I hope that's enough. Like that should be good, right? To just open up a command prompt and type in the information.
Yeah, it gives me a little bit of what to do.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Okay.
Cool. And I did ask for what kind of code. Is it all in one? Is it all in one program, like you type ISBN 10 or whatever?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yep, lots of ways to do it.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I got. If you guys if you have any questions, let me know during the week, whatever. And if you need help on your projects, whatever, give a holler. When it comes to programming, I'm again not a whole lot of help, but maybe I can help point you in kind of the right direction of what you should be doing in terms of that, but not like necessarily how to do it. More big picture, I think, than how-tos. It's just kind of how I am.
Cool.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Have a great day.
All right,
for
see
the
ya.
thanks for the reminder, Bobby, again, as always. Sorry.
I try.
I say I'll remember one of these days, but I doubt I will. So,
It's all right because I remember for you.
all right. Bye.
Have a
Have
good
a-
summer.
You
Bye.
too. It's good seeing you finally there.
Yeah.